This is awful. Man, I am never going to break this rule. This is god awful. Okay. Hey everyone, it's Ahmet with Down2Trade. It's June 8th, 2022. I haven't been able to make any videos since last Tuesday. I believe that was the 31st of May. I've been really busy getting everything set up for the trade room launch. Last week, we only traded on Tuesday and Friday. And this week, we traded Monday, yesterday, and today. I was green on all of those days except yesterday. To be honest, I was a little down about losing yesterday because I was so close to beating a win streak of mine. So I track two different win streaks. One is how many green days or profitable days I have in a row. My current record is 25 green trading days in a row. The other record that I track is how many green spreads I have in a row. Now, my current record is 22, and before yesterday, I was at 19 green spreads in a row. But on the 20th one, I lost. One of my students asked, how is it possible for me to have 25 green days in a row, but have fewer green spreads in a row? And that's simply because I have turned many losing days into winners with good defense. That actually happens more often than you'd think. But anyways, like I said, I was a little down in the dumps about not breaking my spread record, so I ended up breaking one of my rules today, and one of my students called me out on it. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. It's so important to know your strengths and your weaknesses as a trader. What you're going to find is how you handle yourself as you trade, like how you handle your fear, your greed, and your ego, will spill over into so many different aspects of your life. So it would be highly beneficial to create great habits in your trading career, as it will only work to positively enhance other areas of your life. But it's difficult to know your strengths and your weaknesses if you're not even maintaining a trading journal. So is journaling your weakness? Perhaps you hold on to losing trades too long, or perhaps you rush your entries, or you don't manage your risk properly. Maybe you let go of your winners before your plan tells you to, or worse, maybe you don't even have a plan. We all have several weaknesses, and yes, I've had all of these at one point and many more. Sometimes I still struggle with some of them, but I'm very well aware of my biggest weakness, and that, for me, is revenge trading. When I have a red day or a losing day, I often find myself really wanting to go beyond my daily goal on the next trading day in order to make up for some of the loss. I hate losing. I hate losing more than I like winning. So when I lose, I don't want to just meet my goal the next day, I want to beat it. And today, I was even more upset because not only did I lose yesterday, but I also lost my win streak. Yeah, it worked out. I had a fantastic green day today, but I still lost because I allowed myself to break my own rule. And worse, I did it in front of my students. But thankfully, they called me on it, and so now, for the second time in my trading career, I have to eat a damn onion. Now, for those of you who don't know, if I break a rule, I eat an onion. It's a fun way to maintain accountability in our community. I highly encourage you to come up with a punishment for yourself. So if you break a rule, you'll eat an onion, or shave your head, or donate cash to your opposing political party. Yeah, that's a good one. One caveat: I do not suggest you use a form of exercise as your punishment, as you will only be negatively associating physical activity in your brain. For a while, I actually had a system of doing exercises only on days that I was profitable. So the more profitable I was, the more exercise I had to do. It was just to build positive association with exercise and the good feeling that I had with my profits. Anyways, find a punishment that works for you and go for it. Mine is eating a damn onion. I encourage my students to tell the community what their weakness is and what their punishment is. That way we can hold each other accountable. But it's not required, it's just for fun, so no hard feelings if you don't participate. Now, you may be saying to yourself, but I have several weaknesses, or I don't know what my weakness is, and that's absolutely fine. We've all been there. The trick is to focus on one weakness at a time. So, what's your biggest weakness? If you're rushing an entry, maybe make yourself wait 30 minutes before entering a trade. If you're getting out of trades too early, maybe work on walking away from your computer for an hour in order to work on that holding muscle. But of course, don't forget to set your stops before you walk away. Now, as you get better and better, you can decrease your time away from the computer, and eventually you'll be able to sit and stare at the screen and trust yourself not to exit when you shouldn't. Whatever your weakness is, I promise you, we have traders who have been there and can help motivate you and give you ideas about how to beat it. That said, let's quickly take a look at this last week and a half, and then we'll get to the damn onion. As you can tell, I'm not really excited about this one. So last Monday was actually a holiday, so I traded on Tuesday, and then I took a few days off before trading on Friday. This week I traded Monday, Tuesday, and today. So these are all the trades I took in the last week and a half. Now, if we look at today, for instance, yeah, it was a nice big green day. It was a beautiful day. I was highly profitable on both of my spreads. I got into an iron condor. I legged into an iron condor. However, my goal for today was 1.25%, and I got out at 1.7%. And so that's why I'm eating the onion today, because I went way beyond what I was supposed to. So let's take a look at yesterday. Yesterday was a like I said, a red day. I only got into the one bear call spread, and I lost out on it. I couldn't find any good opportunities to defend it. So I'm very used to having red days. I typically, out of every 5 days that I trade, I typically will have one of those days be red, and that's where I get my 80% win rate, give or take. So I'm very used to this. I wasn't that upset about being down, 2.6% for yesterday. Okay, so Monday, I actually met my goal that day. My goal that day was 1%. I ended up with 1.03%, so not a bad day. Last Friday, pretty simple day. I was just in a bear call spread pretty much all day long. Actually, no, I wasn't in there all day long. I was actually only in there for about an hour and a half, give or take. But um, I only was in that one bear call spread, and I ended up with 0.85%. So I didn't quite meet my goal that day, but I got pretty close. So I was very happy with it. And then on Tuesday, the 31st, again, another small green day. I think I ended up with 0.7% return on that day. So that's pretty much it. But again, overall, I'm happy with the last 5 days. Also, keep in mind, because volatility has been a little bit higher, that means my daily return goal is a little bit lower. Instead of my typical 1.5%, my daily return goal has been either 1% or 1.25% over this last week and a half. So even though I'm very happy with my trades, my actual return isn't all that high. It should typically be much higher for 5 days of trading. But again, that's just because I'm shooting for much, much less. Anyways, so that's it for the last week and a half. One losing spread over all of these spreads that I was in. So I'm definitely happy. Anyways, I hope that helped in some way. But I'd love to hear about your strengths or your weaknesses. I'd love to hear what you do to improve your trading. Do you have a punishment? I'd love to hear about it. Do you have a reward system? I personally do, but I'd love to hear about yours. Now, normally I'd be leaving the marketing stuff to the end of the video, but truthfully, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to talk after eating this onion, so bear with me. Now, if you'd like to learn more about our Down2Trade Room and its performance this year, take a look at this video. And for those of you who don't know yet, we're going to be opening our Down2Trade Room to the public in the next couple days. First, we'll be launching our beta room, which will be limited to 20 traders. And then we're going to open up the room to everybody else shortly thereafter. The best part is we're offering the trade room at a 50% discount for the first 50 subscribers, so don't miss out on this. We're also making some real fantastic courses which are going to cover everything from learning the basics of trading to options and then to our phalanx option strategy. And it's all for free. Also, visit our website at down2trade.com, where you can submit your email address to be notified when our 50% discount pre-order promotion kicks off in the next couple days. Look for the link in the description below. Okay, it's time to get to the damn onion. Now, again, I actually only have half an onion, so that's all I'm going to do today. So, kind of bear with me. I actually get nervous about this. I don't know why. Just an onion. It's not that big of a deal. But we go. I actually have an old video from last year of the first time that I ate an onion. My daughter's actually videoed that one for me. Ooh, my daughter's actually videotaped that one for me, and I don't know if I made that one public or not. So maybe I'll post that one too. It's kind of a funny one, but oh. Oh man, this one's actually worse than the first time. The first one was pretty good, or the first onion that I had hurt a little bit, but this one's getting to me a little bit. All right, here we go. That's all I've had. This is horrible. Feel it sting in the back of my head. Oh. Next time I need to get a sweet onion. Oh. This is so much worse than I remembered it. Oh, man. I'll tell you, an extra profit today is definitely not worth it. Oh. Ooh. Okay, halfway there. This is awful. I just rubbed my eye with a hand that was touching an onion before. And that was a mistake. It's the worst part about being the teacher here is because I have to finish this damn thing. Otherwise, I would just be done with it by now. My dog's just looking at me like, what am I doing? Sorry, buddy. Hi. My buddy. No, I know. Everything here is on fire. My eyes, sinuses, my nose, mouth. Whew. I don't think I can even get to this. God, man. Ugh. I'm running out of water. Whew. I'm almost there. I have my coffee here, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I'll tell you, nothing is helping. Oh, I'm never gonna break this rule again. Oh. I don't know why, but for some reason I had this memory of the last time I ate the onion as not that bad. This is awful. Man, I am never gonna break this rule. This is god awful. Okay. Okay, so for me, I'm never gonna revenge trade again. This is my weakness, and I tell you, if I ever wonder how bad it is, I'm just gonna put this video on and watch this video. In fact, if I ever have a losing day, I think I'm gonna watch this video at the end of that losing day to remind me to not revenge trade the next day, because this is horrible. Whew. This is actually a really good punishment for anybody who's looking for a punishment. Do this one. Oh god. Yeah, you can get a white onion. Don't get a sweet onion. Get a white onion. It'll kick your butt, I promise. And the water helps a little bit, but god, not much. Woo! Ay, ay, ay. Oh. I feel like I'm gonna get sick. I might vomit from this. I shouldn't say that on the... If I do, I promise it. I'll do it off screen. I don't gross it. No. Last bite. And my stomach is feeling pretty queasy right now. Here we go. Whew, okay. Okay, got through the onion. That said, find your weakness, come up with a good punishment. That way, you'll be like me and you'll never make this mistake again. I'm not kidding when I say this is making me feel horrible, not only up here but also in my stomach. But I promise you, I'm never going to revenge trade again. So, I mean, as you can see here, my return goal was 1.25%. Ended up 1.7%. That's not good, but I'll never do that again. Because I'm definitely never going to eat an onion again. Not for this reason. I might be stupid in some other ways. Hopefully not. But this is how we keep each other accountable. This is how we have fun. Anyways, thank you, Brian, for pointing out the fact that I was weak today and I cheated today. But hey, you know what? It's all in good fun. Um, we do have a blast in our trade room, but I'm definitely not having a blast right now. But anyways, look, I hope this was fun for everybody involved, everybody except me. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, it's been a fun day. I'll see you next time. Happy trading.